Now let's click Existing Publication. As the name insinuates, it allows us to open a saved publication or select one from another directory. Our most recently used files box is presently empty, but once we have saved some files, we will find the most recently saved files listed here, and this includes files used from different applications. The box below this, Files in C/Program Files / Microsoft Publisher, is also empty. To the right, we see the preview box. Now we click the icon in the lower left corner, which opens a publication not listed above. The Open Publication dialog box appears. At the top, we see we are looking in Microsoft Publisher. We click Cancel to close the dialog box and return to the Startup dialog box. We'll begin using Publisher by letting PageWizard create a publication for us. Then we'll discuss the components of the Publisher screen. We click the PageWizard thumbnail and several publication options are pictured below. To select a publication, we can click it once, then click on OK, or simply double-click on our selection. We double-click the business card and its PageWizard Design Assistant box appears. The first question is, what style do you want? There are 12 style designs available. To see all the styles, we click on the More button with a down arrow. When this More button becomes unavailable, we've come to the bottom. To scroll back up, we click the More button with an up arrow until it becomes unavailable. The Classic style is selected with a box around it, and a preview of this design appears on the left. In the lower left corner, we see a written description. Elegant and formal, offers layout choices. For this business card, we'll select Fun. We click on it, and its written description calls it a flexible, contemporary style, and it offers layout choices. With our style selected, we can proceed to the next question by clicking Next or pressing Enter. We click Next, and another question appears. Do we want to include a picture, company initials, or neither? We want to include a picture, and since it is already selected, we press Enter to move to the next question. Let's turn our attention to the commands at the bottom of the dialog box. To the left, we see the Cancel button. Clicking this will exit us from creating a publication. To the right of Cancel are two sets of left arrows and the Next button. The double left arrows with the line preceding them takes us to the first set of design questions. The single left arrow returns us to the preceding question. To witness how this works, we click the set of double left arrows. We regress to the first question. What style do we want? To return to the box we were answering, we click Next until the address question appears. Here we can enter our business, personal, organization, or other address. Business address is already selected by default, and the cursor is blinking inside the name field. So we enter the company name, Family Fitness and Racquetball. Now we tab to the address field and enter 3000 Woodwood Road, then tab to the next line and enter Pryor, Oklahoma, 74361. This is all the information we want the address to hold. Notice a note in the lower left corner tells us it is okay to leave blank lines, so we press Enter to move to the next question. Here we enter all the information we want on our business card. First we click the box beside personal name and a blank field appears. We enter Joni Wright. To add a job title, we click beside the option and in the blank field we enter Owner. Then we click beside phone number and enter 111-222-3333. To move to the next question, we press Enter. The assistant asks us how many copies of the business card we want. One in the center is selected, so we press Enter. These are all the questions, so we click on Create It. Publisher takes a moment to create the publication, and when it is finished, the PageWizard lets us know. For step-by-step instructions, we can click Yes. But since we do not want any, we click No. Then click on OK. The business card takes the entire screen. Notice Publisher gives us a tip inside an annotation frame. If we plan to use an outside printing company to produce the publication, we select Outside Print Setup Now. This annotation will disappear on its own once we begin working.